This message is for all the men in Africa. Any part of Africa, as long you are an African man, this message is for you. Please, before you relocate from your country, Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, or any country, at any Africa country, before you relocate and you have kids, please, I will advise you to conduct DNA for all your children before relocating to diaspora. It's very, very important. Okay, why? If you relocate to diaspora as a man, and along the line, God will bless you. You will have documents, and you will have all the necessary things they require for you to relocate your family to diaspora. Have it in mind that there is no shortcut about it. There is no shortcut about it. You must pass through all due process. And one of them is conducting DNA for your children. It's very, very important. You cannot escape it. The immigration must ask you to conduct DNA for all your children. If you have 10 children, DNA must be conducted for all of them before you can be able to relocate all of them. Please, I will advise you to, I know the conducting DNA for all your children is not easy. It requires money, I understand. But if there is a way you can struggle to acquire DNA for your children, please go for it. Because you see this our agenda these days, they are not smiling. They are not smiling. They don't care how what they do to you or to you. We have a lot of men now crying here and there. What is the problem? Because they find out that their children, they have been taken care of for the past 15 years, for the past 5 years, for the past 6 years. They find out that the children are not for them. Out of 3, only 1 is for them. Out of 5, only 2 is for them. It's really heartbreaking and it's not encouraging at all. Our agenda, what is going on? What is going on? And because of this DNA test, we have a lot of men today. They are under 6 feet. They could not digest it. They could not take it. They could not move on. They just by themselves like that. We have a lot of them roaming around the streets with depression out there. They were not born that way. That was not their plan. But unfortunately, because of the bad women they meet along the line, because they want to get married along the line, everything, they found out that the children are not for them. They could not take it. Before you know, they started having mental problem in the street. Some of them, they are in the psychiatric. Their family abandoned them there because you see, when something is wrong with this brain, it takes the grace of God for that person to come back to life normal and start doing things normal the way it was before. What is the problem? It's not their sin. It's not because they are the most sinful person on this planet. It's not because they want to go and rob somebody. No, because they found out that the children they have been taken care of for the past how many years does not belong to them. Please, not after you have worked so hard, you work, you do all the things in diaspora, you clean, you caretaking, all types of job just to meet up with criteria. So that you can relocate your children to diaspora. At the end, that's okay, bring them. You conduct DNA for the children. After everything, you find out that the children does not belong to you. Do you know how it hurts? Do you know the heartbreak is out of this world? Before you plan to relocate them, you will be sending money for their upkeep, feeding, school, rent, or maybe you will manage to construct a home for them. Like that. You are responsible for everything for them. Maybe along the line, you open a business for their mother so that from there, small money will be coming. Then you will not add your own. At the end, you will find out that those children you have been taking care of, they are not for you. Please, to avoid the stories that touches the heart, it is better you know where you stand before traveling to diaspora. Traveling to diaspora is not after relocating to diaspora. 1 year, you will just make it. A year, 2 months, we just make it. No, it requires years and time. Years and time. We have a lot of people in this diaspora. 15 years, they don't have documents. They have been sending money home to their children, to their families. Some of them in America, 20 years, 25 years. We have a lot of them in diaspora. The women will just be enjoying, getting pregnant for any man out there, opening their legs for any man out there. At the end, the man will start taking care of them. Relocate them and they'll find out that the children does not belong to the man. Like, seriously? Please, if it's possible, before you will walk in diaspora, training children that does not belong to you, If it's possible, before you jackpot, look for money. I know it, I repeat, it is not easy. I understand. Look for money and conduct DNA tests for them before leaving so that you will know your stand. Even though you still jackpot, you will know the ones you are taking care of. If you have to accept it and say, okay, they are not my children, let me just keep quiet. You will still keep taking care of them, no problem. If it is the only one that you find that is your own, take care of them, no problem. Please, women, where is your conscience? Where is your conscience? You go out there to open your legs for other men, bring in unwanted children. But why now? I don't get conscience. Men are no good. Men are scam. Men are cheat. But what about the women? Do you know the most? I know all sins are equal in the sight of God. No bigger sin, no smaller sin. But the biggest one is, for me, when it comes to flesh, when it comes to human, for me, the biggest one is to go out there and bring out pregnancy that does not belong to your husband. Do you know what that means? And things will never get better for that man because there is a stranger in that hole. Abba. If it's possible, listen, if you know that you cannot take it, another thing, if you know that you cannot take it, you don't have that kind of heart, please don't do it. If you know that you cannot take it, your heart is very fragile, don't do it. Just swallow it and move on. Bye bye.